Buddhist temples. They stand as sanctuaries of peace, whispers of ancient wisdom, and reflections of a culture that has traversed centuries, adapting yet remaining rooted in its core beliefs. When you step into a Buddhist temple, you're not merely entering a building, you're crossing a threshold into a world that transcends time and space, a world where the mundane meets the sacred, where every corner, every statue, every flickering candle holds a story, a lesson, a moment frozen in the vast tapestry of existence. The architecture itself is a testament to the devotion and artistry of countless generations. The intricate carvings that adorn the wooden beams, the delicate lotus motifs that grace the walls, each element is a reflection of the philosophy that underpins Buddhism: impermanence, beauty and simplicity, and the interconnectedness of all life. You can feel the history in the air, a palpable energy that hums softly like a distant chant, echoing the footsteps of monks who have walked these paths before you, their robes sweeping the ground, their minds focused on the present moment. As you wander through the temple grounds, you might notice the serene gardens meticulously arranged with rocks and plants that symbolize the harmony of nature. The sound of water trickling from a nearby fountain creates a soothing backdrop, inviting contemplation and mindfulness. In Buddhism, nature is not just a backdrop, it's a teacher. The changing seasons, the blooming flowers, the rustling leaves, they all serve as reminders of the cycle of life, the impermanence that is at the heart of Buddhist philosophy. And then, there's the main hall, the heart of the temple. Here, the statues of the Buddha sit in various mudras, each gesture conveying a different aspect of his teachings. The serene smile on the face of the Buddha invites you to pause, to reflect, to breathe. It's as if he is saying, in this moment, you are enough. In this moment you can find peace. The air is thick with the scent of incense, a fragrant offering that dances upward, carrying prayers and intentions to the heavens. It's fascinating how the act of lighting a stick of incense becomes a ritual in itself. You bow your head, close your eyes, and with each flicker of the flame, you set an intention, a wish for peace, healing, or understanding. You watch as the smoke spirals upward, intertwining with your hopes, a tangible connection between the earthly and the divine. In that moment, you realize the power of intention, the importance of mindfulness, the beauty of being present. The teachings of Buddhism are often distilled into simple yet profound concepts. The Four Noble Truths, for instance, lay bare the essence of human existence, that suffering is an inherent part of life, that craving and attachment lead to suffering, that there is a way to transcend this suffering, and that the Eightfold Path provides a guide to liberation. Each truth is like a stepping stone, leading you deeper into the understanding of your own life, your own struggles, your own journey. As you sit in meditation, perhaps on a cushion in front of the Buddha, the world outside fades away. The chatter of your mind begins to quiet, and you find yourself in a space of stillness. This is where the magic happens. In the silence, you confront your thoughts, your fears, your desires. You begin to see them for what they are, fleeting, impermanent, and ultimately not who you are. The practice of meditation, so central to Buddhist teachings, becomes a mirror reflecting your true self beyond the layers of identity that society has imposed upon you. You might notice the monks, their presence a gentle reminder of the path of compassion and service. They embody the teachings, living lives dedicated to simplicity, mindfulness, and the alleviation of suffering. Their robes, dyed in shades of ochre and saffron, are symbols of renunciation, a choice to step away from the distractions of the material world. They spend hours in meditation, study, and community service, embodying the very essence of what it means to live a life of purpose. In a world often driven by ambition and competition, the teachings of Buddhism offer a refreshing perspective. The notion of non-attachment, for instance, challenges the very foundations of how we define success and happiness. It invites us to let go of our clinging to outcomes, to embrace the present moment without the weight of expectation. It's a radical shift, one that encourages us to find joy in the journey rather than the destination. As you explore the temple, you might come across a stupa, a structure that holds sacred relics and serves as a focal point for meditation and pilgrimage. The stupa is a symbol of enlightenment, a reminder of the potential within each of us to awaken to our true nature. It stands tall, inviting you to circle around it, to engage in a practice known as circumambulation. With each step, You reflect on your intentions, your desires for peace, love, and understanding. The act of walking in a circle, in rhythm with your breath, becomes a meditation in motion, a dance of devotion that connects you to something greater than yourself. The temple is not merely a place of worship, it is a community. You might witness gatherings of people, families, friends, strangers, coming together to share in rituals, to celebrate festivals, to support one another in their spiritual journeys. The communal aspect of Buddhism is a beautiful reminder of our interconnectedness, of the importance of compassion and kindness in a world that often feels fragmented. Festivals like Vesak, which celebrates the birth, enlightenment, and death of the Buddha, transform the temple into a vibrant tapestry of colors, sounds, and emotions. Lanterns are hung, flowers are offered, and chants fill the air, creating a symphony of devotion that reverberates through the hearts of all who participate. In these moments, you witness the power of collective intention, the strength that arises when individuals come together to honor a shared belief. And then there are the teachings of compassion, the cornerstone of Buddhism. The concept of metta, or loving kindness, invites you to cultivate an attitude of goodwill towards all beings. It challenges you to expand your circle of compassion, to include not just those you love but also those you struggle to understand, even those who may have caused you pain. This practice of loving kindness meditation becomes a balm for the heart, a way to heal old wounds and foster a sense of connection with all of humanity. In the quiet corners of the temple, you might find spaces dedicated to reflection, to the study of sacred texts, to the exploration of the mind. Bookshelves lined with scriptures and commentaries invite you to delve deeper into the teachings, to engage with the wisdom of those who have walked this path before you. The written word becomes a bridge, connecting you to centuries of thought, inquiry, and understanding. As you prepare to leave the temple, you carry with you not just the memories of the space but the lessons it has imparted. The understanding that life is a series of moments, each one an opportunity to practice mindfulness, to cultivate compassion, to embrace impermanence. You step back into the world, a little lighter, a little more aware, a little more connected to the vast web of existence that binds us all. Buddhist temples are more than just physical structures. They are living embodiments of a philosophy that invites us to explore the depths of our own humanity. They remind us that within the chaos of life, there exists a sanctuary of stillness, a place where we can reconnect with ourselves and with the world around us. In understanding Buddhist temples, we begin to understand ourselves, our place in the universe, and the profound beauty of simply being. Thank you for listening, goodbye, and see you in the next videos.